In 1995, we get Shin Shinobi Den, also known as Shinobi Legions. Now this came out on the Sega Saturn, brought out by Vic Tokai. I gotta say, Shinobi Legions is a very unusual game in the Shinobi series. It uses live digitized characters, kind of like Mortal Kombat, on hand-drawn backgrounds, creating for some kind of mixed results. And it had some good platforming in there, and actually the gameplay is good. It had some really crazy cinemas though. In 2002, we got back on track on the PS2 with the next Shinobi game, which was simply titled Shinobi. Now this game brought in the main character Hatsuma. He's kind of like a Strider-esque character with a long scarf, and he can actually grapple walls. Really good platforming here. I love this game. It's really good, but very, very difficult. It's a really good 3D platformer with some great combos. I love the combos in this game. If you kill the enemies fast enough, they'll all explode at the same time. I love those kind of details. This game was a very smooth game. A lot of people complained that it had repetitive levels or it, copied the same textures. I didn't really care. I loved this game when it first came out. It's very, very smooth gameplay. But I gotta say, I'm saying it again, this game got really difficult. I got to the last boss in this game and I was pulling out my hair. I threw that game across the room a few times. I found it really, really tough. Eventually, I did finish it, but man, it nearly killed me. In 2004, we got Kanuchi, known over here as Nightshade. Now, this is also on the PS2. This time, we get the female ninja, Hibana. Now, this game is a bit of a cult favorite. It's a good 3D platformer. I don't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed the first Shinobi on the PS2, but this has got some good gameplay. You can't argue against that. Some really good graphics. It's not my favorite in the series, but it's really, really good. Worth checking out. Definitely. If you're a Shinobi fan, you can't go wrong with Nightshade. It's kind of sad, Nightshade never was able to build an audience. I think it was because of the time it was released. It was around the time of Ninja Gaiden was released on the Xbox. So it took a little bit of the thunder from Nightshade, sadly. So I thought I'd check out Shinobi on some of the handheld systems, and I thought I'd check out some of the side story games as well. In 1991, we actually got the GG Shinobi on the Game Gear. So what's unusual about this is that you actually play the first level with, your ninja. And then what ends up happening, you get to the end of that level and you can unlock another ninja. Basically becomes like Mega Man at that point. You can choose your own adventure, unlocking different ninjas with different abilities. And some are better for other levels and so on and so on. So it was a very different Shinobi game in that you used multiple ninjas. Later on that same year, they actually released a sequel because the first one did so well. And it was called the GG Shinobi 2, The Silent Fury. Now these games had some really good graphics and really good music, and the reason why is because Yuzo Koshiro came back to do the music again. So he came back to do the music for both of the games, and totally awesome. It was really good to have him back on board. In 2002, we got Revenge of Shinobi on the Game Boy Advance. Now, I remember getting excited about this game. I thought it was Revenge of Shinobi on a portable hand system on the, the Game Boy Advance. It is not. It's actually a brand new game. And it's not that great of a game, sadly. It's not actually made by Sega. It was made by a company called 3D6. And it's just a very different game than Revenge of Shinobi. It's side view. It's a lot more running and killing things, but just with no style or presentation. And it's really, really boring, sadly. And the music is very uninspired. Nothing to write home about this game. On to side story games now. There was a really, really interesting one released back in 1990, and that was Alex Kidd in Shinobi World. Now, I don't know if many people remember, but Alex Kidd used to be the mascot of Sega. And in this game, they turn him into a ninja, and they have him rescue his girlfriend through Shinobi-esque type of levels. Some you've seen before, some were brand new. A lot of it actually has classic Alex Kidd gameplay in there, so you'd actually break blocks and such. It's a very light-hearted game. It's good, it's fun. You can't go wrong with this game. I always say this, in every series, there's always one game that is like the black sheep of them all. And the black sheep of the Shinobi series is the Cyber Shinobi. This got released for Europe only on the Master System in 1990. This is not a good Shinobi game. It's got terrible control, frustrating hit detection. I really don't want to go on about it too much. It actually says Shinobi 2 on the title screen, but it definitely is the worst in the series. So if any of you guys are interested in the Shinobi series at all, you can actually get them on Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection and on the Sega Genesis Collection on the PSP and on the PS2. So check those out. You can actually get some games on the Virtual Console, and there's also some games on the Xbox 360 itself that you can download. So you can still get these games. Try some of them out, definitely. As a side note, if anybody's interested in the Shinobi music, there's a great collection out there. It's called Legend of Joe Musashi Shinobi Music Collection. Now, this is a 4-disc set, and it's got all of the original music here for all the original Shinobi games. So we actually have Shinobi Arcade, Alex Kidd in Shinobi World, Revenge of Shinobi, Shinobi 3, the GG Shinobi, the Cyber Shinobi, and Shadow Dancer the arcade. You can still get this on eBay. It goes for around $50 to $60, so check it out. I remember when I first started the Happy Console Gamer show up, one of the very first reviews I wanted to do was of the Shinobi series, and it's taken me probably about a year and a little bit to get to it, but I'm so happy I could actually get to it today. And it's so amazing to look back on the entire series, and I've always loved this series of games. Shinobi is a very important series of games for Sega and just for the industry in general. A lot of people don't know Shinobi these days. A lot of people, when they hear ninja games, they're gonna think directly of Ninja Gaiden. This game has taken a bit of a backseat to that, and I just wanted you guys to know about it, just to talk about some of the cool gameplay, some of the great stuff in this series. Hopefully you guys got a kick out of it. Until next time.